All right, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. We haven't had a conversation in a while, and I take the full blame. Well, along with my staff. You see, the audio visual team, I don't even know what they've been doing. The production team, I don't know what they've been doing. The writers, I don't know what they've been doing. I don't know what anybody has been doing. So, everybody gets a little bit of blame. The crazy thing is this, everybody is me. And that's what this conversation is about. See, majority of the time, when we don't get things done, when things aren't happening, we like to look around as to why it didn't happen instead of identifying the true reason why it didn't happen. See, most things don't happen because we're not making it happen. And that's where accountability comes in. That's where taking that personal inventory and being self-accountable and pointing the finger at the person who's really responsible for it all. I want you to think about this. People generally complain about things that only they can change. How crazy is that? Instead of taking action, most times we'd like to procrastinate on something that we know we could easily do, easily take care of. No, well, how does it happen? And why don't we accomplish what we want to in the manner that we want to accomplish it? Why don't 95% of people accomplish any of the things that they want to accomplish in their life? Even after they've thought it up, even after they've dreamed about it, even after things have come their way, all the signs, they might have the tools, the people in place. And a lot of times people still don't get those things done. And you want to know why? Because people by habit are creatures of habit. People by habit are creatures of habit. What's a habit? Well, the habits that you have, not you, not me. Well, not me, not you, but us. The habits that we all have, how do they get created? Where do they come up? Where do they start? Well, guess what? We build them. And if we build them, if we create them, the best thing is that we're the only ones that can make the shift. I want you to think about this, because this is how you unlock all the things in your life. When I was young, I remember, you remember those the locks that had the code on it? I forget what it's called. There was a little code on it. You had to turn it up. You had to change it to align the numbers. And I don't know why this is slipping my mind right now, but I remember I had the key lock at first. And then I got one of the locks that had the mechanisms on it that you had to actually turn and use numbers to unlock it, right? So I remember I got it the first day, and when I had it, I looked at the numbers on it and I did it and I couldn't unlock it. The numbers were right in front of me and I couldn't figure it out. I'm like, man, this thing is crazy. What's wrong with the manufacturers? These people have gave me something that's defective. It doesn't work. I kept trying it. And then a friend of mine said, what's going on? I said, man, I have this problem. I'm trying to unlock this lock. And he goes, what? I go, yeah, I'm trying to unlock the lock, but they gave me the wrong number. He goes, man, let me see it. He looked at it. Bam, opened it back up. He opened it up and I'm thinking to myself, and he handed it to me. And then he walks off and I go, wait. Now, what's crazy is this, because a lot of times we do this in life. Instead of me saying, hold on, show me exactly what you did, he made it so simple and effortless that I was like not okay with telling him that I couldn't figure it out, that it didn't make sense to me right away. And a lot of times in life, we do that. We don't tell people the truth. We don't tell them that we haven't figured it out. We don't tell them that we want more of an explanation. And then the other side of it is a lot of people aren't good teachers. They're not good coaches. They're in position to be able to coach people, to be able to unlock potential with people, but they just get it so wrong. They screw it up so much because they're not coaching that person. They're generalizing and coaching everyone and believing that everyone needs to be coached the same way, which is the furthest thing from the truth. So I got the paper back out and I started doing it again. And you know what? I couldn't put it on my locker because if I put it on my locker, I wouldn't be able to get it off. And many times, how can you unlock your potential? How can you unlock your life? How can you unlock all the things that are supposed to be yours if you don't take the time to either figure it out and let somebody else know who can do it? Hey, I don't know how to do this. It's okay not to know how to do something. It's okay not to have the answers, but it's not okay to act like you have the answers or just to sit there and sit there in your own self, sit there in your own feelings, in your own emotions. And as time passes by, guess what? That's how things never get done. That's why people let things go. And so with that being said, the next person that came up to me, it was another friend. It was a female friend this time. She saw me doing it. She goes, what are you doing? I go, you know what? Same thing I told my friend before. Hey, listen, I'm trying to unlock this thing and it's not happening. She grabs it. She says, what's the number? What's the combination? Combination lock. That's what it was. She goes, what's the combination? I told her what it was. She bam, 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 moved it over, opened it right up. And I go, wow. I go, wait. Before you leave, you got to show me exactly how you did it. She goes, okay. So there's a sequence of numbers there you have to go through. But before you do that, you have to twist it 3 times to the left in order to erase it and then start over. I go, oh my gosh. I wasn't starting the sequence over to give it a fresh start. So what I want to ask you is, are you giving yourself a fresh start? Are you starting over and giving yourself a clean slate? Are you forgiving yourself of not reaching your goals? Or are you being hard on yourself or letting other people be hard on you? You're the only one that can hit the reset button. Sometimes you have to silence the critics. You have to silence the voices. Sometimes you have to silence your own voice, get out of your own thoughts and use your combination. Undo the combination. And I'm explaining to you why, and I'll be done in a second. See, once you figure it out, once you figure out how to unlock your potential, once you figure out how to open your mind, once you figure out how to decipher the code, once you have it figured out, it's yours forever. It's like riding a bike. It's like surfing. It's like snowboarding. It's like any of those things. Once you figured it out, you have it for the rest of your life. If you're trying to get in shape, guess what? Just figure out the details, because once you figure out what works for you, it works for the rest of your life. It's yours forever. Once you understand how to make a particular dish, it's yours forever. Once you know how to have a little bit of success in whatever business you're doing, whatever you're doing with your life, whether it's with your family, whether it's with your relationships, whether with people around you, once you figure out how to have success with them, once you unlock the combination of what needs to be done or what needs to happen in order for that relationship to flourish, in order for that business to flourish, in order for your life to get better, you have unlocked it and it is yours forever, and you can make whatever you want to happen for the rest of your life in every single category. Once you realize that every single thing has a combination. So that's my time. But check this out. You didn't have to do this. You didn't have to put this thing together. You didn't have to have this conversation. And the best thing about that is that there's somebody that you know that needs to hear this message. You know, there's somebody that you know that is like can't figure something out and keeps beating themselves up, or they've been defeated, or they fell down and they haven't got back up, all because they're afraid to tell somebody that they don't know how to do it. Or some people have unlocked it, but they don't want to get busy and get back to work. They don't want to go do the things that are necessary to make those things happen. So don't waste your time on somebody who doesn't want to do it, somebody that's not motivated, somebody that lacks ambition, somebody that does not have the desire. But there are people out there, I'm telling you right now, that need this message. You didn't have to put this together. Just send this to them. Pay it forward. Pass it to them. Go to my YouTube channel, Brian Baker. Go to my YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, share, hit the like button, because you know what? So many people have been helping me out and I appreciate that. Go to my Facebook, go to my Instagram, get this video, play it, send it to as many people as you can, because somebody can listen to this, get on the same page as you, and you could flourish together, move forward. I want to tell you why. See, I want as many positive people around me as possible. I want as many uplifting, motivated people that are ambitious and driven around me. Why? Because when those people are around me, they're going to push you, they're going to motivate you, they're going to lift you up, they're going to elevate you, and you will all prosper together. That's my time. Mr. Vermillion served. I'm out of here.